what are some of the things about the life you imagined with your daughter that you had to let go of when she died?
Well, to begin with, Brooke was such a loving, vibrant spirit. She was just beautiful and fun, and she was everything I wanted to be. Things that I probably didn't do in my own life, she seemed to be showing up and doing in hers. And she was just so happy and loving and just, accepting of everyone. And she wanted to sing. She wanted to become a singer. She wanted to, she played basketball, even though she was a short little girl that didn't make, wasn't the best girl on the team. She was the life of the team because she had such a great soul. And so she was just this great, wonderful soul to be around. Everyone just loved her. I mean, everyone just loved her. And, I wanted to see her become a singer. I wanted to see her go to the prom. I wanted to see her get married. I wanted to see her, anything that a mother would want for their child. So I lost those things.
Why is the spiritual connection between a mother and a daughter stronger than the physical connection between a mother and a daughter?
Well, because it's always there, it is physically in your body when you're pregnant, but that energy connection is always there. It's like we're a part of each other. I guess in some ways, I learned from actually my channeling, it's like the connection we have to God. Maybe it's not one we always see, but it's always there, and this is something you don't always see with your child, but it is there. The love, you have so much love for your children because they are a part of you, and it makes you understand more how, we're a part of God, and that connection is just as strong. And I understand that through understanding it with my child. It's just there, and it's like an energy bond that is, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's there. You know it, you feel it.
And it's been there for the past 9 years since she passed away.
Definitely for all that time, and the whole time she was alive, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it stayed in her passing, and it still stays.
Mm-hmm. In what ways did your daughter's death become a gift especially meant for you?
Well, my whole life, I come from an abusive childhood. So my whole life, instead of feeling, I learned how not to feel because I didn't want to feel the things that were happening to me. And so I shut down feelings, but losing Brooke, you can't not feel that. It opened this doorway to feel again and to live life, actually living life instead of pretending things don't hurt, I'm okay, and avoiding what was really going on in my life. I learned to feel again instead of being shut down. A lot of people shut down when they're abused and they go through hard things. You just put up this brick wall around you, and that's what I did. But I couldn't do it. There's no way you can do it. A gift to make me really look at one thing I had done so much in my life is in not feeling, I decided to help other people, which, not that I'm saying it's wrong to help other people because that's a good thing, but I didn't always, maybe more in a codependent way, I would help people. Like trying, this is what you should be doing, this is what you should be doing, and I wasn't ever worried about what I should be doing. I was too busy worrying about how to fix the world. And so it was a gift to say, okay, I got to come back to me and worry about taking care of me first and fix me before I can help anyone else. I got to learn how to love me and take care of me. And so it was a gift in, changing the way I was living my life. I mean, who am I? I had to really figure out who I was as a person. I learned so many things about myself, found strengths I didn't know I had. Learned, and actually a big gift back to God. For pretty much all my life, I just didn't feel maybe God was there.
You didn't feel that God was there?
Because I thought, well, if God was there, you wouldn't be abused as a child. Because why would I be abused if God was there?
Yes.
I didn't think he was there for me. But through this, I had to go back and find out that he was.
Can you tell us how you found that out?
How I found that out? Well, just because you realize and a lot of that comes out in the book, but how I had to really go to God for my answers. There was no, I'm not good enough anymore. God's not there for me. I had to go to God because there was nowhere else to go. I knew I had to go to God and figure this out because I was just so broken.
With your daughter's death, you felt that a part of you died as well.
Yeah.
Why has your daughter expressed that that's simply not true?
Well, it was an explanation that you may have think you've died, but actually you're being reborn. You were dead when you were not feeling life, when you were shut down from the world and you were in fear and you weren't living. You were dead then, but instead now you feel like you died, but you're being reborn. And she even explains that in how she died. It's like being reborn again too, into a spiritual, but only into the spirit world. And that same thing is like my spirit being reborn again in this world, because I was somehow, from the way my life had been, shut down from spirit.
Yeah.
She lives on in the spirit world, but then the part of me that didn't die is that I live on in the physical world, but with spirit instead of just physically going through the motions. So that's how
your own rebirth then.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.